a man in desperation. Can't you help the situation?
Despite this all, we still had a very, very entertaining week of battle rap, or weekend of battle rap. Ultimate Madness, boy. First, before we do go any further, big up to France and Vlad, the whole Let's Talk battle rap team. A big thank you to them again for last week's episode. I can't lie, I loved it. I loved that episode, man.
Sticking it, yeah, man.
I could have tried, man. I had the enjoyment, though.
I feel that episode and I think episode 4, for some weird reason.
Was that the Addy Boom? Addy Boom.
Episode 4? No, that would have been early.
No, it was.
Was that Addy Boom? Were we speaking about Addy Boom then?
No, that wasn't episode 4. That was episode 9 or 10. No, back a bit. I think it was 8. The one when we spoke about RBE.
What did we say about?
Remember the weights podcast that we done, where you done your shots?
I'm literally looking.
Yeah.
The one with Steph. Yeah. That was one of my favorite episodes.
Of course, it's your favorite episode, isn't it? It would be your favorite episode.
Oh,
this is the shit we got to speak about.
We got to speak about a couple of things. Listen, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to go back into the studio soon. I miss it.
It's facts, bro.
I miss it. I miss it so much, man. I miss it too much. But yeah, Ultimate Madness. Guys, first and foremost, before we get into it, what was your views and opinions on this week, on week 2?
Oh, it was sick. I think it was even better than the first week.
Mm-hmm.
By far, man. This is in a way. This is what I expected from the first bracket. To be honest.
Yeah.
Everyone just seemed hungry. Everyone came on their A game.
Yeah.
Everyone was like showing their best.
I feel like they saw last week. It was like, nah, we need to turn up. Because
that's what I was about to
say. They need to turn up. Smack probably called a couple of them. I was like, no. I'm not eating that.
I ain't eating.
They definitely had an advantage though, because they could see the first week. They're like, okay, cool. This is how it goes. I can actually walk around him, and I've got room to like do my thing. Like, so.
But also the thing of where we knew that the right hand side, the right hand bracket was stronger than the left. We always know that. So
true.
We're not really surprised that this week was better than the first week.
True.
That's true.
It was just surprising of what was the battle of the night, which we'll go on to talk about later. But where do we start off with? The first one, Amin, Bad News.
But before we go into it though, we can just touch it briefly. But I think we had a bigger discussion in the preview. Like the judging is always going to be an issue. Like so for me, judging without rewatching is like it's almost impossible. In my opinion. Yeah. Judging without rewatching at least once, because all you're doing is going off of how you feel. You're not really going off who had the best bars.
Yeah.
You're just going off how the battle, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
What battler made me feel like more excited? Because you can't remember shit. You can't.
I'm so glad you say that. Now do you man see why I felt like Brooklyn Hanz has a good chance in this tournament?
Yeah.
Now do you see it?
It gives you that feel. But that's what I thought Bad News would go through, because he gives you, when he turns up as well, he gives you that feel about, I don't know.
Ace is ace, fam. Ace is ace, isn't it?
Listen,
I think he won, to be fair. I think Bad News won. Anyway, let's get louder.
I personally think it as well. I personally think Bad News took the first second.
Caps, you still got 6 shots to take when we go back in the season. 6.
It is what it is. It's just opinions, because it's not
preparing now. I'm preparing.
Yeah,
I'm preparing now.
Good.
Yeah, drink that sea moss.
Honestly, like, bro, I honestly feel Bad News won. I really thought Bad News won.
I felt like Bad News won too. Wow. We're not the judges.
So, it's the thing as well where I'm a bit rattled in. Ace's first round was 2 minutes and 31 seconds. His second round was 2 minutes and 17 seconds. and his third round was like over 2 minutes as well. Come on, like there's a bit of leeway that's being shown here. And honestly, I kept. This is why. Remember, we had the conversation about what John's tweet, where he said about, "Are you sure this is going to be fair and not biased towards certain battlers?"
I think I mentioned that in the preview as well. I felt like Ace and Bad News was a setup.
I think all of you did. Oh.
Yeah, it was a setup because Ace is. We know that he's one of URL's new favorites to push, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it can like give people unconscious bias. Like he's the URL guy. Bad News is still bullpen, so unless he does something amazing, unless he literally kills him 3-0, you know what I mean?
But see, this is why when John was speaking, I mean, I get what angle he was coming from, but at the same point, it's like, bro, like we know Bad News is your guy, innit? So you're gonna ride for him. Ride for him.
No.
But I hope this isn't gonna be a thing where every time Ace, if he does progress in the tournament, it's like, this is why. He's been on champion. He's URL. Like I feel like John should kind of allow it. Like let it be now, man. Like, okay, cool. Bad News was your guy. It's done, innit?
I think that scenario, because last week, the only big outrage was that Gunpowder Pat beat Rubando.
I felt like Gunpowder Pat won.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I was outraged.
Yeah, I don't think I was outraged either.
But the general consensus was that Gunpowder Pat beat Rubando. That was the only outrage. This week, I feel like it was terrible. I think they got the judging so wrong. So wrong. I mean, let's talk about Ace and Bad News.
Yeah.
Obviously, the whole angle where Ace brings out the envelope and the face-off and insinuates that Bad News might be a snitch. So it might be a big K Addy Boom moment. To make him then tailor up his bars and change it around.
Give him his flowers, Caps.
Credit to him for that. Credit. I'm not going to be a hater. I'll credit to him for that. Salute for that. The issue I had with that is, cool. He tailored up his bars and changed it, and you threw a curveball at him, but Bad News still executed. Bad News still executed very well in his second round.
Can I take over? Because every judge took points off Bad News for him for that. Basically said they're giving Ace the battle for that. And I'm like, what? What did what he say? What he say? Was it bad? Like, was it? Yeah. It was a sick.
It's a sick round.
It was a sick 48 bars. Like, what? There was no problem with it. Are you telling me that on some street shit, if a man is putting papers in, he might have said something, but you know what he's insinuating it. Obviously, he's going to respond to it. How can you not respond to someone?
You got to clean it up, innit?
Yeah.
Clean it up.
So how can they take points away from it because Ace didn't mention it? He mentioned it yesterday. Like, he did mention it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I didn't see how they took points from that. Like, I just didn't get that at all. He won the second round for me.
Won the second round.
I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't know what they were talking about.
No, I think Newz did get the second round. Newz did get the second round. Yeah,
first round was down.
No, they didn't judge round by round, but a lot of the judges were saying they're taking points away from him because he said this when Ace didn't bring it up.
Yeah, I don't think that's one thing.
He won that round.
I edged the battle to Ace. I did edge the battle to Ace, but I did think that as an argument was kind of pointless. Like, you don't make sense, bro.
The poor is a very lazy excuse. It's a lazy excuse.
Yeah, that's it. Lazy.
It's a very lazy excuse to say, "Oh wow, it's a vet move." Imagine this. All right, cool. Imagine this. We've all gone in there with angles, right, on various things. We've seen battles where people use angles on various things. A prime example could be Arsenal and T-Top.
Yeah.
Arsenal and T-Top, of where Arsenal shows the video, T-Top then rebuttals it in his second. Because he's known, okay, you're going to write about this, so I've got a round for you. We gave T-Top that battle, right?
Yeah.
So isn't this a similar thing? Of where where Ace had the same an angle and Newz tailored his round to that, tackled it, addressed it, and got back to the business.
See,
Yeah,
I agree with you, but I feel like what people will use as an argument is Ace didn't address it in the battle. That's
what people are saying. Because he didn't address it in the battle, he didn't say it. Like everything else is didn't happen in a parallel universe. I'm saying.
Does it not? Because you didn't say that in your battle, but you said it in your face-off.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
In my battle, is it now obsolete?
Yeah.
For me, I thought it was a close battle. Don't get me wrong. I didn't think it was a robbery or nothing. Well, robbery. I thought like if you say 8-1, it's fine. I personally edged Bad News in the first and second. That's why. If you say you edged Ace in the first and gave him the third, then I can see that.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand the reasoning. It didn't make any logical sense.
No.
You know what? Yeah? If I was one of the judges in that situation, I would emphasize that the fact it was neck and neck for the first 2 rounds for me. I personally think the only clear round was the third, and I gave it to Ace.
Yeah, the third was clear.
Ace's third round was fucking sick, bro.
Sick.
Lame.
Sick.
Crazy.
And that was the only clear round for me.
Yeah. I agree. I edged the first 2 to Bad News, but yeah, the third was clear as hell.
Was that your prediction? Yeah. Newz.
No, I had Ace because I felt like who did I have? I had Bad. Who did I have?
No.
Yeah, I had Ace. Later on, the night before I changed it to Bad News. That's why I wanted to win. But in my prediction, in the preview blog that preview episode we done, I had Ace because I felt like the URL bias in there. It was going to be too strong.
Yeah, you'll lose predictions, fam.
Yeah, you know what?
Look, a few of these battles actually, to be fair, in all my badness, I've got a couple wrong still.
But right now, from when we started the pod, your record is mad.
Yeah.
From when we started the pod, your record is nuts.
We need to start recording this. We need to start logging it. I mean, noting every prediction.
Obviously, I got 3 out of 4, so no.
You know what? This is my worst one. I got none right. I got everything wrong.
Please.
I think I'm the same, you know.
What's the next battle we're speaking on?
Obviously, the next one. We'll do it in the
Hann.
Oh, I can't wait to get to Don Marino. Capo, you're going to have to speak to me, bro. You're going to have to talk to me still.
Oh, all right. Cool.
I missed that one, so let's see that one last because I didn't watch that battle.
All right, cool, no problem. Let's do
you didn't miss nothing.
I know I wouldn't have. You get me?
Actually, you missed. You know what? No, let me not take the piss because you know what, Caps? You're going to be shocked I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Don Marino impressed me in that battle, bro.
Man.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
In his first round, did you hear the DNA influence in him?
I would have said K-Shine, you know.
I would have said T-Top in the second round. He sounded a bit like T-Top in the second round. Right. And in the first round, he sounded like DNA.
Yeah.
He sounded like DNA in Mickey Fax.
Yeah.
See that Mickey Fax battle? That's exactly the type of DNA he sounded like. Where he was snapping. Don Marino was snapping in the first round.
Yeah, he had some lines in that battle still. And you know, I don't really fuck with Don Marino like that, but he was good in that battle, bro.
Don Marino was snapping. But Eazy The Block Captain, consistent energy. He had typical Philly dickhead. He's coming there with that energy. I said,
I felt like this was my shock. I was shocked. I saw that
Block Captain. The hell out of me.
I told you, bro. I
should have gone. You know what's crazy? Remember when we done last episode? I had an Eazy The Block Captain. But I changed my mind the last minute because of watching that face-off. I watched the face-off and I thought, Don Marino wants this bad.
I thought Don Marino was going to get it. We thought, well, T-Top was there. I thought other NWX members was there. I thought the jig's in, like, the rig's up, like, come on, man. Can't not give it to Don. Whatever was said.
This tournament's about, like, well, at least from my point of view, it's about making stars, bro. And, like, you can come in this tournament, cool, all right, we get it. If you're a chain puncher and you've got punches back to back to back to back to back, okay, cool, you're constantly throwing jabs at your opponent, bro. But you need more than that, which is why, like, Rubando, I don't see Rubando going any further. He ain't getting past Your Honor. If Your Honor doesn't choke and he has 3 rounds, Rubando has no chance for me. Because all that chain punching, okay, cool, you got bars, but nothing else, bro. Nothing else.
Yeah.
And Don Marino's that. That's why when we was doing the predictions weeks ago, I had Don Marino coming out at the beginning because he's good at punching. He's got punches. But for me, nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else, bro.
Do you think in these type of tournaments, you have to be well-rounded and a well-crafted battler? That you have to have everything?
Exactly that, bro. Exactly that.
Like you said, you have to make yourself stand out. And guys like Your Honor, even Ace Amin, to be fair, that they're good at doing. They're good at doing that, making themselves stand out from the rest of the competition, from the crowd. That's what you got to do.
Because the thing is, what we forget with Ace is that Ace is a good rapper.
Yeah, he's good.
Ace knows how to rap. This guy can spit, even down to his music. That headshot tune that he's got with Tay-Rock, like the guy can rap, bro.
Oh, he's cold, man.
That's why I had to think about it and thought, you know what? I hear you, because you're well crafted, and even your persona that you give out, you've already got that winner's persona that even if you lose, you're a man to your loss, but also you own your loss. But you get me, like you still have that winner's aura.
Yeah,
that's one thing I have to respect with Ace, you know. And Eazy the Block Captain again in that battle, the way he shocked me was like he was hungry. It's like as if he thought, you know what, this is my only chance.
Yeah.
The only chance I'm gonna get. I need to run with this because
to be fair, it probably was.
Sad as it is, because like I said in the last episode, everyone just remembers Eazy the Block Captain for the guy that Twerk killed.
Yeah.
And Drake posted about.
Yeah.
Like everyone forgets that he had a sick PG battle with Swag Tanner. He had a crazy battle then. Like, you have to respect this guy. And yeah, man. For this episode, I think there's a few apologies I need to give to people. I need to give an apology to Ace. I need to apologize to Ace and to Eazy the Block Captain. Those are the two people that, and Fonz. I have to apologize.
Yeah, true. I think I slept on Fonz a bit as well. To be fair, I slept on Fonz. He was talking heavy. I was like, yo.
And J Krooger for me was bad.
Yeah,
I told you.
Probably like my battler of the night was Fonz. To be fair, he was going crazy on Krooger. I was like, yo.
Wait, we've covered the second battle, innit? Well, I guess we're gonna use Don Marino and Eazy the Block as the second, or were we gonna go into what was actually after that?
I think we can, bro. Like, any order B, we can talk.
Yeah.
Right, so we're agreeing that Don Marino lost the battle, though, right?
Yeah, he lost.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Don Marino lost. Out of all the battles that night, that was the most clear.
Okay.
That was the most clear.
Definitely was. One thing I would say, Don Marino didn't. His rounds were very polished. He was like an A1 Don Marino.
Mm-hmm.
What I expected from him, really.
Yes.
He didn't disappoint. Anyone who is a fan of Don Marino, I doubt he's disappointed you in it because he had bars.
Few stumbles. Stumbled a bit. Yeah,
but so did Newz and Ace, though. Newz and Ace had a couple.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was even more pissed off. Because remember, I'm so sorry that we're going back to this. That's why I remember. Because before, remember when they were saying, "Oh, what they want their battle, the winners to be polished. They want all these credentials that they said," and I'm like, Ace stumbled twice, and I don't know whether it's because that's his style, because he talks so fast. So I'm like, he stumbled twice, bro. So you're just contradicting yourself every single time. And even in the other battle that we'll talk about at the end, like they contradicted themselves again. But
that's what I meant about the judging. It's impossible. If you're not going to rewatch it, anything you say beforehand, what you're looking for, it goes out the window because you're trying to pay attention. You're trying to remember what he's just said. And now you got to pay attention to what he's saying next. Like, it's impossible. You just literally go off how you feel when they say time.
100%. And because we know that battle rap is a very opinionated sport, but also it can be emotionally driven as well. So
very emotionally driven.
Certain people you don't like, certain battlers you don't like, they may not get the ratings. You feel me?
I was thinking, the other judge battle, the Jims and Ava battle, I was trying to remember, I couldn't remember. Or the long delay afterwards, did they watch it again for one time, or did they just go and say their opinions?
They watched it once. I think they
watched
it.
Remember, there was a long thing afterwards, didn't it? They watched. I thought like that's something maybe they should have thought about doing for this. But it's not to be.
They end up having all the battles, and then after they go back and watch it.
Yeah, just even if it's just once, just to refresh your memory about bars, quickly write something down, just something.
That's true. I think a lot of them will be kicking themselves about some of the decisions that they made.
When they watch them back in it, yeah, you're right. You're right. We could change their mind.
Because I know Gunpowder Pat was winning against Rubando on the URL app.
Yeah, yeah, I actually had him winning at the time, bro.
And the more and more I watched that battle, I watched it twice, and I watched it and I thought, I get why people say Gunpowder Pat won.
Do you know what that battle was? Yeah, what makes it so like Jekyll and Hyde? It's because Gunpowder Pat had the aura of someone that was winning. He had the presence and the confidence, but he wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Rubando was actually saying something, but it was hit and miss.
It was so hit and miss.
So it was like, it didn't really matter who you go for because both their performances were kind of lackluster.
It's lackluster. It was a very lackluster battle.
You're right.
Very lackluster battle. Since we're talking about lackluster battles, let's get into Brooklyn Hanz versus Big Hann.
I didn't mind that battle. I didn't mind that battle at all, man.
Oh, I've got some questions for you, man, though, and surprisingly, but we'll get into it first. We'll get.
Ask away now. Ask away.
Yeah,
okay, okay, so basically, I fuck with Hanz, innit? Like, I do fuck with Hanz. But, okay, so first example, if I say a bar, and I'm like, pair in mid-scheme or pyramid scheme, is that a reach?
I'll say that again?
Pair, like pair of fist, pair in mid-scheme or pyramid scheme. That's a reach, isn't it?
For me, I'm very technical and tough. That's a reach.
Okay, cool. That's the first one, yeah. The second one, he said, this send bruh December. Is that a reach?
Reach.
Okay, so send bruh.
That's this send bruh or December. That's a reach.
I thought it's less a reach of the first one, but it's less of a reach. I'll let him get away with that one. Because I like do you know why? Because that whole DNA twerk scheme, if you take it as a whole, that might have been the best scheme of the weekend to like that, you know what I mean? That was
one more bar I need to ask.
That scheme was trash.
So if I say wait, I've got one more. So this bar, this is enough. These are all Han's bars, innit? And he had another bar where he said Hann these caps, as in I give Big Hann these caps, and then he says handicaps. Is that a reach?
That's not.
That's not a reach.
I don't think it's a reach.
Hand
these caps. Then that's a reach. Yeah. If he said
hand these caps, handicaps.
Because he said these makes it a reach. If his name was D and he said hand D caps, then it's fine. But he said these.
He said these.
Yeah, then that's a reach for me. That's a flag on the play for that one for me.
Okay, cool. So that's 2 out of 3 from you, Yayo. Yeah. Why? This is my main question now. Why do you think Hanz gets away with it? Because I know bare battlers that wouldn't.
No, but to be fair, I think a lot of battle rappers get away with reaching these days. I feel like reaching is reached an all-time high in battle rap.
Do you think Twerk's tuberculosis bar was a reach?
No,
it wasn't. I remember when he broke it down.
Genius.
No, it wasn't.
Genius.
That was genius.
The tuberculosis one wasn't a reach.
Yeah.
But man said,
I feel like there's a lot of reaching in battle rap these days, so that's why I was like, it is what it is. If I took that whole DNA twerk scheme from the start for the 2 O's to the 1-8, like, come on, that's a crazy scheme, man. That whole scheme was crazy. I was fucking with it.
Do you know what though? Yeah, the reason why I highlighted this is because, and again, I'm not taking nothing from him because I fuck with Brooklyn Hanz. But if Don Marino said this, he would have been deducted points, bro. Let's be honest. No, be real though. If Don Marino said this, people would be
Brooklyn Hanz is bullying his way to the ring. Yeah?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I think so.
Brooklyn is bullying his way to it.
How did he win? Bro, his third round was for Shotgun Shug.
Do you know what it is, bro? And I said this I think it was one of the last few we recorded before this whole lockdown. Mm-hmm. Bro, I kept saying this word in the pod. Conviction, bro. Yeah, it's the believability, bro. Mm-hmm. He makes it sound so sick, yeah? You're like, bro, you know, I'll allow it, innit? It's Brooklyn Hanz, I'll allow it, bro. Yeah, it sounds real. If he sounds like he'll punch man up. So if he says a bar and he says I'm gonna punch man up, you'll be like, alright, cool. It's Hanz, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, he definitely has that believability factor on a million. And it's like you said, it gives him leeway. It does give him leeway because you're not expecting him to be lyrical. You just want him to make you feel. You want him to make you screw up your face and go. You know what I mean? So, it don't matter what he says. It's not fair at all. It's not fair. It's not right.
Because then that means that someone can, one, bully their way into W's, and two, as well, like.
And that definitely shouldn't be happening in a judge battle. If it's unjudged, maybe but in a judge battle, you're letting
bully your way into that.
Yeah, I didn't think he won the first round. I thought his first round was crazy.
He won the first, but
yeah,
the second, I feel like, but bro, he came in there with no angles. Like, at least with Hann, he had the Amazon vest angle.
True.
So at least Hann had an angle, and Hans' third round was for Shotgun Shug.
Yeah, the whole thing, basically. The whole round.
The whole round was for Shotgun Shug.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's so funny.
That was the one that made me question these judges and think, you know what? Come on, bro, what's going on? What's going on right now?
Yeah,
Caps, what did I say? The likability that people have for Hanz.
Yeah.
What did I say, bro?
They're scared, bro.
I told you, bro. I don't think it's going to be there for Ace, though. When he battles Ace, I don't think it's going to be that important. But
that battle was going to look mad, though.
I knew Brooklyn Hanz was going to get past Big Hann. I knew, bro.
I had Big Hann with an upset, bro. I had Big Hann with a big upset, bro. I just think it's bullshit, bro. I think it's such bullshit, if I can be honest with you. When I saw that, I just thought, yeah, man, now I understand. I get people's frustration with judges at times. I get the frustration.
Yeah, man. Because it's impossible.
It's
they're just going to get it wrong.
And their explanations are shit as well.
Explanations are terrible.
Because people are like, you can't. Just lying. You just need to say, I liked how he sounded. Like, anything else you're saying is bullshit. Because you don't remember it. Unless you're writing it down really, really fast. Like, come on, man. It is bullshit. All the explanations are bullshit. They know it.
Bullshit, bro. Absolutely.
So Yayo, you had Hann winning over Brooklyn Hanz?
Yeah, I had Hann winning second and third.
Second and third. Hann got second and third.
Yeah.
The guy came.
I wasn't mad at it though. Like, I don't think these are robberies. These are just I thought. I don't think they're robberies, in my opinion.
Do you know what? Yeah, I had Brooklyn Hanz to win, but Big Hann won that battle still.
Thank you.
Yeah, Big Hann won, but it's like
my score still looks good, but Big Hann won that battle still. Big Hann won that battle still. And I told bro, like, there's no, as Capo was saying, bro, there's no way you could give Brooklyn Hanz the third round.
No.
When he's chatting about Shug. And also, if you look at Brooklyn Hanz's performance, yeah, every round, it's like his performance went down.
It keeps going down.
Whether that's because of the little passer they had, like, it just got lower and his bar got lower and lower as the battle went on.
Yeah, his best round
was for me, Big Hann was kind of the opposite. He was kind of getting better. He was kind of getting better as the round went on. He was getting more comfortable.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly what happened.
In hindsight, Big Hann should have won, but hey, Brooklyn has, man. Brooklyn.
You think he's gonna get past Ace? You think he's gonna get past Ace?
No.
I think Ace is gonna beat him.
I think Ace is gonna beat him. Ace is going to beat him. Ace is going to bar him. Like, the thing is, because you can't try and do that whole bullying Ace and trying to, because with Ace, there's believability behind him as well.
Yeah.
Every attribute that Brooklyn Hanz has, Ace has in quadruple.
Yeah.
Except for the whole material. It's a W, innit? It's a W. Yeah. If Ace gets through his material, it's a W. Because Brooklyn Hanz, he's not direct either.
Yeah.
He's not specific about you, the person he's facing. So, Ace will get that one still, I think.
Yeah. It's crazy. He's winning on the app.
Who?
Brooklyn Hanz.
Over Ace?
Brooklyn Hanz has got 8.52. And Big Han's got 6.52.
But Han's not a favourite though. Big Han's not really a favourite, and he's from Philly, bro. Like, people don't
really work with Philly guys that much anymore, innit?
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
Done.
Shout out to Ines, man. Best flow in battle rap.
Big facts. The shit nutty.
Shit nutty. Obviously for next week, well, in 2 weeks' time, then we return back to Ultimate Madness. We have Jada Nightwing versus Lou Castro.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! Oh, wait, we got another battle we haven't covered, bro.
Oh yeah, the Fonz and we didn't cover Fonz and
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that. Put it out, shoot it.
No. Put it out, shoot it. My bad. Yeah, Fonz versus J Krooger. I'm
looking forward to getting into this battle. What did you man think though in regards to their performances?
Yeah, I thought it was difficult for both of them.
Amazing.
Facts.
Amazing battle.
Facts.
Amazing battle.
Facts.
It was just so good.
Yeah, man.
It was so
Was there a bad round in that battle to you, man?
No.
No filler.
Fonz is second. Oh my God.
Fonz is second the round of the night.
Hey, fam, was that, you see that, bro? Imagine, yeah, throughout the whole night, there's one bar that stood out to me, yeah? You know when Fonz was like, oh, you came with Floss the Boss, I came with a string on the cane.
Yeah, the string on the cane.
What round was that? Was that the second round?
It was the first or the second. First or the second.
I think it might have been the second because I remember the main bar for me that stuck out was the what is it? The sleep. They tried to sleep on me. Lucky we're on caffeine.
Oh,
yeah, that was first. Yeah, bro.
Understand, yeah. You man know Krooger's my guy, innit?
Yeah.
One of the favorites.
I would back Krooger to the hills, bro. But Fonz's second round, I was like, fam, who's this brother?
Yeah, it's great. I was like, I can't believe I slept on him like that.
I did. I did too, fam.
Need Fonz versus Av. I need that battle. I need Fonz versus Av. I need it. After seeing that, I said I need that battle.
Yeah,
I've got an interesting take on Fonz though, but we'll get through this battle first, and I'll let you know.
I think. Going back to the battle, yeah, I would say.
Do you give Krooger a round?
I gave Krooger first round.
I think I had it 2-1 as well. I think I gave Krooger.
Gave Krooger the first round.
I gave Krooger the first round still, exactly the same as you, man.
Krooger's first round was strong. Like Fonz came out strong, but Krooger just came out snapping. And because I've never seen Krooger that aggressive.
Yeah, he was very aggressive.
He was very aggressive.
I think the face off was kind of what set the tone, you know.
Yeah, it's what pissed him off.
Yeah, the face off was mad.
You know what? It's mad, yeah, because watching the caffeine thing, and you know, you see the comments below. I never actually really thought about it, but only when Saga said it. Saga made a comparison of he's JC with believability. And at first I was like, nah, Krooger. At first I was like, nah, no way. But when you listen to him, bro, his punches are so well structured and like left field. It's like, bro, he has a little bit of JC about him, you know. I would love to see J Krooger against JC. I'm not gonna lie, that battle would be so sick.
I had a conversation with a few people about it today where we was talking about who do we give JC to, Kid Chaos or J Krooger? And I was like, Krooger.
J Krooger all day.
Yeah,
all day.
If you're gonna give Kid Chaos to someone, give him to Ramni.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a Kid Chaos and B-Dot,
I
wouldn't mind.
It's gonna be in demand for the rest of the year, you know. You want to hear
B-Dot.
Yeah, but people are gonna want to hear what B-Dot's got to say, bro.
Roof,
black, and green.
His price is up, son.
Shout out red, black, and green every single time.
King of the rooftop, fam. B-Dot's king of the rooftop.
King of the roof. Yeah, he's king of the rooftop. Easily. But yeah, Fonz, J Krooger. I mean, yeah, I'm happy with that battle, man.
You know, my battle of the night.
No. Wait, I got one more question for you, man, in regards to Fonz, though, yeah. Fam, can you see a battle in this tournament? Well, it's not about Fonz, but can you see a battle in this tournament top Fonz and Krooger? Yeah. I have one in mind that might.
I think Lou Castro, Jada Nightwing might.
That could.
Really?
I think Jada Nightwing.
I don't mean of the confirmed battles. I mean, like, say this person met this person in the final and it might top it. Could you see a battle topping Fonz and Krooger?
Checking the card again now.
Or is yours is Lou Castro and Jaden Nightwing?
I think Lou Castro, Jaden Nightwing, if that goes as planned, I think that could be crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got one battle that I think might top it. I don't think anything else can top that battle in this tournament. One.
What one do you think it will be?
I put it on my Twitter still. Fonz, and it's funny because Fonz liked it when I put it on my Twitter.
Yeah.
Fonz versus Jaden Nightwing in the final, bro.
That'll be
I'm telling you, that's gonna be if they both get through their material and it's all consistent, bro. That's gonna be like Nitty and Av, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you.
We need these new classics, man. We need these classics because remember the argument I kept on bringing up about rookies versus vets too is that we haven't had a lot of classics from the PG class. You know, the only classics we've had are Kid Chaos versus J Krooger, Swamp versus Your Honor. That's it.
You still think that card couldn't happen though?
I think it can happen now.
I always thought it could happen, bro. I was like,
no, it is the PGs have won me over that they've showed it.
I told you,
PGs are sick.
No, listen, I thought they were sick before, but I just thought they weren't ready.
Yeah.
But obviously, some of them still aren't ready. They've still got something crafting to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can have a rookies versus vets. But the vets we're talking about, we're talking your Avs, your Ramnees, your Geechies.
Yeah, it'll be tough for them still.
Your Twerks, your Chesses, your T-Tops, your Brizzes. That's the type of stuff we're talking.
Once we get through we obviously talked about the battles. Once we conclude the tournament, if I throw a couple names at you, we can do a couple rookies versus vets battles.
Let's do it right now. Let's run through it right now.
I'm a man in desperation. Can't you help the situation?